Hey guys, heaven help us, I'm doing this one live. My friend Steph said that I should try and do one when I'm talking to you guys, and unfortunately I took way too much time the last time I did this, and it was hard to edit. So I'm going to try it again, we'll see how it goes, hopefully it's alright. Okay, so we're going to do a fall green look today, and since it's going to be goldens and all that kind of stuff, I might as well start with a base that is gold. This is Base Light. The paints are really good from MAC. I like them. They don't crease. I've noticed that some of the cream-based ones, like Luna, although very neutral color and gorgeous, it creases. Okay. Actually, looking a little dead, so I'm going to put a little bit more bronzer. I use Nicole Miller bronzer. It is the best bronzer I've ever used. Always make sure to do your 3 on your face, so coming down and coming down. Okay, so up here and down and then down here. Okay, it's not as severe as it looks. The lighting is really bad in here. So your 3. I'm not doing this with very good technique since I'm trying to go super fast. Alexander McQueen. Love, love, love this highlighter. Gives you a nice little rosy glow up on top. It's fabulous. Alright, so what we're going to start with is, I've talked about beautyfromtheearth.com, and I haven't done a look yet. So I'm going to, the first one that I'm going to do is, oh dear, 24 karat gold. Looks like there's a thing on top of it, but I will just use what's on top. I'm going to do this all over the lid. It's going to be a shimmery look. If you want to, sometimes it helps to put loose powder underneath to catch any of the fallout, and then you can just brush it off afterward. Okay, I really need to get underneath that thing. So just do that over the whole entire lid on this side and then on the other side as well. Now with any pigment there's bound to be fallout, so I just use a patting technique, to each his own, but this works best for me. And using an applicator instead of a brush works best for me too. So take that for what it's worth. Okay, now we're going to be taking, so I'm sorry, that was 24 karat gold from beautyfromtheearth.com. I wish you guys could see this just in person because the camera absolutely does no justice at all. So, and now what we're going to be using is, I have to look, sorry, Shamrock. Sorry, we're not using Shamrock yet. We're using Humid from MAC. We're going to be grabbing our Maxine's mop that you can get from Michaels. Interesting story about Maxine's mop. I called, my husband's name is Kevin, and I called his mom last night, and I was telling her about what I was doing and how I'm loving to do these tutorials and everything, and it makes me feel cool and stuff. But she went and she saw the Maxine's mop, and she's like, do you know my friend designed those? Do you know my friend is Maxine? I said, you've got to be joking. So I pretty much feel cool through association, of course, but still, nonetheless, I feel cool. I just thought that was so neat because so many YouTubers and so many people use this brush, and it's just incredible that that's her friend. And she's like, oh, by the way, by the by. Okay, do any shape that you want on the outside. And do it to the other side. Okay, I'm going to be taking this same brush because it's pretty wide that way, but I mean it's thin enough that way to where I'm going to take some of the humid and go underneath. Ah, one of my kids just woke up. It's 8:30. You should be asleep. Okay, I'm going to use the same brush. And now I'm going to use Shamrock. Shamrock is gorgeous. It's also a green, but it's a little bit lighter than the humid we just used. Let me show you the humid so that you can use any other color that you have. I mean, you don't have to use MAC, but anything that's comparable to a deep forest green, go ahead and use that. And then this is more of an Irish green. Yeah, that was sad. But that one, I'm going to blend the colors, and instead of blending back and forth, I'm going to blend it downward. So I'm going to take some of this bad boy, tap it off just a little bit, and pat. And then pull it downward. And what that's just going to do is, it's a lighter color in between the two, and it's just going to make it a lot easier to blend out that harsh line. So just keep adding more and more until you've got that line completely blended out. We're going to worry about this line in just a moment, but we're just worried about, can't really see too well, can you? The inner blending. Okay, I think that looks a little superb. Take that and close it. I'm actually going to move you guys a little bit. There we go. That looks better. All right. Okay, now I'm going to take the 272, or no, I'm sorry, this is 217. My 217 brush that I use all the time, and I actually am going to use vanilla. Because if you do nylon with something like this, nylon's that sparkly color, you've got sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. And it's like, oh, calm down, you know. So I'm going to look through all my palettes. Should have had this ready for you. And use my vanilla. I'm going to start using some Urban Decay, seeing how that works. My friend Cody Lynn is sending me some MAC shadows. I'm so excited for her. Like, super excited for her. Just going to pat it on so I actually get the color that I want before I start blending. And then blend out that corner. Okay, I'm going to take, now we've already done humid on the outside, and then we're going to take a little bit of the Shamrock. That is shameful. And put that on. And then we're going to do a little bit of the 24 karat gold. Kind of that amber coloring back in there. If you need to see swatches of all of these beautyfromtheearth.com or Beauty from the Earth pigments, the link is still on the side for you to see. I think it's Beauty from the Earth review or swatches, and holy cow, these are amazing. you see 24 karat gold, I mean, it really looks like melted gold on her hand. It's awesome. And the last one I'm going to be putting on the inside is the vanilla. Just a touch on the inside. Okay. Now what I'm going to be doing, because I think the black might be a little too harsh for this, I'm going to be taking an angled brush. This one is also one that you can get from a craft store. It's a 1/4 inch Robert Simmons angle shader. Yeah, I'm a geek. So I'm going to take Me Humid and I'm going to put it just by the lash line. It's not going to make a dramatic difference unless you want it to. But for me, it just gives a touch of definition. Especially on that inner line, right there. Okay, go to the side. Let's get a little bit more. That's one nice thing about never having to choose like a perfect eyeliner. If you don't have the money or if you don't want to, you can always use the shadow. I mean, everybody knows that, but just thought I'd throw that out there. I'm also going to be using a little bit of that Humid on my waterline. Just for a little punch of drama. Speaking of drama, does anybody love The Hills? I'm sad, but I love it. Love, love, love The Hills. Can't stand Heidi and Spencer, but that's just me. Okay, and then touch it off with your brows. Now I've already put on my mascara, so that is what it looks like. You see it? Look good? Does it look bad? Let me know. And then I'm going to be using, I already put on Myth, so I don't need to do that, but I'm going to put on Gist. So I'm going to be using my Nicole Miller Soft Peach. And my trusty Gist. Like I said, you guys all need to get this. Oh, such a hot color. It really is. I mean, it's amazing. I love it. Okay, so that was mostly beautyfromtheearth.com, or why do I keep saying .com? It was Beauty From The Earth products. Love, 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 love them. Like I said, I can't say enough good things about them. They stay on. The way that you put them on in the morning is the way they're going to look at night. It's just fabulous. It's coming off really orange, but it's actually really more of a bronze color, so don't be scared of getting it because it's perfect. Okay, my son needs my help. He can't just go to sleep. So anyway, that's the look for today. Hope you guys liked it. Leave me some comments, let me know, and try it and send me some pictures. And I want to see what you guys are doing. Okay.